Hey, this video is going to be testing out Acebeam's TK18, showing you what I've come up with on this fine flashlight. This specific model is the Samsung LH35 1D emitters, and there's 3 of them in there. Or you can go with the Acebeam KWs or the net Chia. This here is the farthest throw on the Acebeams. We'll look at that in the instruction booklet. And then you also got your copper, aluminum, and titanium, and this is the aluminum version. And the light itself is just actually a very beautifully made flashlight. Try to give you a little bit of a close-up of it, what you can expect. And overall, it's a very short flashlight with a 1-inch body. Now this specific model did not come with but it does run on a 18650, and I'll be using a Samsung's, the high drain. I haven't taken this, well, we're going to try it right now. This bezel, I'm not taking it off. That doesn't do anything. You can take that on and off. Packaging wise, pretty decent package it comes with. Very heavy cardboard. There isn't a lot that come with it. I see there's a spot for a battery in there, but I did not get one with it. And you have some lanyard, spare O-rings. You got Acebeam's typical warranty. I do believe it's 5 years. They have replaced any lights, defective lights, within 15 days. And we offer free repair within 60 months of purchase if problems develop with normal use. Alright, as far as specs on this thing, we're going to look at, being as this is the LH35 emitter. If you're running a high drain, which I am, they have your eco mode and your power mode, and anything under, I think it's under 10 amps of current, it'll drop down to that eco mode, but we'll be running a power mode. 3 lumens. Firefly 12 days, 22 hours at 80 lumens, 200 lumens 7 hours, high 1,000 lumens for 2 hours, an hour and 30 minutes for 3,000 lumens. And the problem that I have with this, it's showing 156 meters of throw. Now when we get these diffused lights like this, my lux meter doesn't seem to do quite well, and it doesn't do it here either. It only got to like 109, which I'll show you. Maybe it's a little more. But if you're looking for throw, and I think I'm going to end up probably purchasing one, it's the Acebeam. That thing's punching out to 286 meters of throw with them emitters in it. This one is just a super wide beam, and as you'll see when we get outside, really nice for closer quarters. It is a 6500K though. The other Nature, if I pronounced that right, that's more of a neutral beam. Spill on this is quite a lot, even with them TIR lenses in there. But this thing is gold plated from what it's saying. And you got your front clip and then your back clip, to where you want to put it whatever way you want, on a bill of a hat or something. And what I'm going to do before we go out, we're going to test this thing out, and I'm going to turn it on, put the camera in manual, and we're going to set it up, and we're going to test the brightness on this and see if it drops down. And I'm going to get a heat gun, and we're going to test the temperature of it quick. All in all, pretty awesome light. I like how small it is. Let's get set up for that heat test. Alright, I got it set up, ready to go here. And we're looking at that on Fahrenheit. Out up to the end, the whole flashlight, you're around in the 60 degrees mark. And we're going to click that on turbo. I'm also going to use my FLIR. We'll do a thermal on it. We'll see how that does. I'm going to shut the camera off, and we're going to see if this output changes here. Let me turn my shutter up. We'll go with that. Alright, I'm almost at 3 minutes, and having a hard time believing. Barely at 80 degrees. I'm over 3 minutes. And I don't believe that's dropped down at all. Flashlight's warm to the touch. Got a lot of light output happening. It's staying right at 80 degrees. That's a high drain battery. that Panasonic I got in there. It's almost 5 minutes. I'm going to do something here. Well, that dissipates the heat quite well, actually. The whole light is warming up. Looking at right by that writing, about not quite 89 degrees. Thing ain't dimmed down at all, so it's not dimming. Alright, it didn't get very warm at all, actually. I mean, it got warm to the touch, but it did not overheat. And that is amazing. And I've tried numerous batteries in here. Done a great job. Beam shots. Alright, I'm not expecting too much. We're going to take this Acebeam and shine it up against my lux meter 4 meters away and calculate the throw. I'll put her on turbo. Usually it don't work out the greatest with these wide beams. Let's see what we got. That's 172 lux times 4 meters squared, 16, then divided by the brightness of the moon, 0.25 lux, 11,800 or 11,008. We're going to take the square root of that. Messed up. Seeing 104.91 meters of throw. Like I said, I don't know why them wide beam patterns, they just don't seem to put out like they should on the lux meter. I think it's more of a calculation thing, so beam shots. All right, we're shining at a tree, a tree that's at 62 meters away, and this Acebeam is on turbo. It's such a wide swath, it's hard to give you an idea other than pointing it down like that. But that's my yard lights, and this thing lights up everything. Yard lights, and then the Acebeam. Moving down, that tree right there is 94 meters, and as you can see, it's really snow starting to come down quite a bit. But behind that is up 140 to 190 meters out. And this Acebeam is just taking a terribly wide swath of that. Same with out in this field, the Acebeam, and then my yard light shining out. This thing, it's such a wide beam. What I'm going to do is probably go a little closer, or we'll try it up against some truck headlights. One thing I want to show you is this TK18. You look at that wide swath like that. Now here comes the Acebeam W30. I just saw a deer out there. Look at this thing. Anybody's curious on that W30, that phosphor, whatever the LEP, laser emitted phosphor, TK18 W30. Just wanted to throw that in. Going up a little closer here, here's my backyard, and I got this Acebeam on. I do believe low is right there, and you can see how wide this swath is. And if I were to turn it up a little bit, medium, then high, it's quite awesome. Like I said, the beam spread is just unreal. And then turbo, it just lights everything up. I mean, you're looking up into that slide is about 100 feet away, and that woods up there is about 120 feet. It's hard to show just how wide the beam is. But maybe we'll compare it to some truck headlights now. Okay, I got my truck headlights out on my Suburban on high. This is what I'm saying about that Acebeam. Look at how wide that beam pattern is. Acebeam, truck headlights. Acebeam, truck headlights. To give you an idea, the light output on it, incredibly wide. Pretty awesome. Right here in my front walk, take this Acebeam, put that on turbo, as you can see there. It said the beam pattern. So wide on this thing. Pretty nice though. A lot of light output. Pretty neat. Alright, there you are. The TK18 by Acebeam. Like I said, there's a lot of 3 different types of emitters. If you want some ultra throw, the 286 meters of throw, go with that Acebeam emitter. This here, although it's a wide flood, it's a very usable light on these LH35 highs. Very usable. I really like the compact size of this, and all around, pretty awesome light. There you are, the Acebeam TK18. Till next time.